Hello, and welcome to the Roll4It Dark Heresy Aftershow for episode, I don't know, what, we're on 7 now? Damn.
It's moving along. It's moving along.
Time flies. So, I didn't think that you'd be quite on edge about the heretical decisions that you took. I thought it'd be like, we all burn them, or, oh, I'm going to read them, and then, we burn them for the sake of brevity or whatever.
It was a book with blood pumping through it.
The problem is, here's the problem. You made the books too specific. Like, one of them was like, how to become a more powerful psyker. And I was like, well, shit, why don't I just read that then? And then for Carolinus, it was like this thing that is really, really fascinating to him, but he knows he can't have. If it was just like, oh, it's generic heresy, we probably would have left it alone.
That would have been fine.
Both of
But it's like, this book is alive. It also had mechanical stuff, keeping it alive. These are like the two things that you like the most in the universe.
It's like, isn't that good, though? Isn't it good that we were forcing our characters to face these decisions? And we can watch them crumble to heresy.
I think Carolinus preempting and keeping Garrett out of this was a double-edged sword this time. Such a double-edged sword.
It was both a good move and a dumb move, yeah.
Well, it's like if you had named the book for Garrett, it was like sniping with Zinch. You know what I mean? And it gave him like, maybe I get like a +3 to damage from now on whenever I snipe. He would have been like, oh yeah, I'm a heretic now. It's just like, is it character appropriate?
I don't know, I kind of see, like, maybe Nurgle would be the sniper, because Nurgle, like, you could be like, I just choose not to breathe, and Nurgle would be like, yes, I bless you with this physiology. I can totally imagine, like, the end from Metal Gear Solid being a Zinch Nurgle follower.
Right, so,
Filthy
what
heretics.
did we get in terms of EXP?
Oh, yes, XP.
I think the standard 300 each was pretty good. Everyone did well. One thing I have to say, though, is I'm kind of sad that Brander didn't go into there, because I don't know what Brander would have done. Would you have burned all the things?
See, what would
probably
have
Linus doesn't know what Brander would have done either, and that's why he didn't get to go in.
I don't know what I would have done.
If it was Brander and Garrett, I'm pretty sure they would have burned everything, because Garrett would have had a watchful eye on Brander the whole time.
Oh,
but
I don't know.
If it was Brander and, like, Carolinus or something, I don't know.
Carolinus is a bad influence.
He is. He's a very bad influence.
I was going to say that I would probably just follow the, like, whatever the other guys were doing. I don't know, they're the authorities.
Yeah.
He's become quite a hypocrite, too. Like, you see how he side-eyed me when I took the book? But when he takes the book, nobody gives him any shit.
I've not looked at the book yet, though.
But you kept it.
I just sort of stroked it. This is my hand for stroking the book.
This is how it starts. It's like, first I'll keep the book, then I'll study the pump, then I'll have a look at the flesh on the outside, see how it's attached.
Oh, look, it fell off the desk to page 87. What does it say on page 87?
Oh,
It's not my fault. I didn't open it.
I can't understand 87
without looking at it, right?
And I can't understand 87 without looking at the ones, so I might as well just go to page 1.
Yeah, I've got to put it all into context so I know whether it's heretical or not.
I didn't open the book. The grav plates did.
I didn't choose the book chose me.
Right, so
That's not a good thing.
What are people requisitioning? And what people experience buying? Cassius, if you want to hold your experience for now, because I need to find you the Dark Heresy 1 and then port them over stuff for sorcerers, so you have some choices.
Yeah, I can tell you go up to psi level 4, so I mean I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay.
I can tell you what I'm requisitioning. I'm trying to get some extra hotshot charge packs. So how many rolls do we get for requisition?
2. Standard 2 for this.
Did we get any influence for being badasses?
Oh, yeah, you totally get some influence. However...
I did a bad thing, so I don't get influence, huh? I kind of felt like Interrogator Khan was like, you did a bad thing. I felt like you wasn't happy.
Are we getting reports as well here?
No, you were told not to file reports to this mission. Any reports you were told to file were to go directly to Interrogator Khan because it's meant to be a secret mission. There is no influence
I'm
in this
going to file a report with Ravon.
Oh. Whoa.
This strikes me as very, very strange. Why would he do this?
Wow.
Okay.
You're trying to get Mum and Dad having a fight. You're bad.
Tell me this at the beginning of the next session, because A, this is going to take more time than we really have in this after show, and B, I think this deserves to be on camera. I want to know this. Remember this for next week. Write it down on a character sheet if you have to, whatever. Let me know at the beginning next week.
I don't like this Khan guy. This guy can fuck him. I don't like him at all. I'm trying to undermine him at every turn. So if he's doing something bad right now, I'm like, I saw Mom kissing Santa Claus in a heartbeat.
dude, totally, like, tell me this at the beginning of the next session. This is very, very important in character stuff and might change a lot of things. I need to know that. But yeah, effectively hold your XP for now then, and none of you get any influence because the mission was a secret mission.
Oh, really?
There's no reason not to snitch now. Everybody snitch.
No.
I'll leave it to Cassius.
I was like, in his lies, I was all good.
Yeah, but Branda, I don't know if Cassius has said to you whether snitch or not. And to be fair, influence is a roundabout figure. Like, you know, it's just a case of no one ever reported it, so no one knows, and there's no, like, fame or anything. So, like, you might choose to snitch yourself, or you might talk to Cassius and then find, we're of the like mind.
Any plus or minus on the requisition order for hotshot chargebacks?
No, plain old requisition.
Okay.
Oh. Brandon probably wouldn't think to mention it. He'd be like, this is what the Inquisitor said.
Okay.
I mean, not what the interrogator said.
Yeah. Do you want to roll again? Okay. God damn it, 93s.
93 twice in a row. Screw you, dice.
You had all the good luck early with the investigating and stuff.
That's okay. I already have one. I just want more.
Can I just check with everyone? Are we all up to like total EXP spent of about 3,300?
Yeah.
No. I'm at
3,100, but I've got 350 left.
I must not be doing it right. I'm at 1,600 spent. I must not have been putting that in right.
Yeah, you've missed some there.
You definitely like 1,700 short, because I'm at 2,550 and I have 800 not spent.
I mean, you've been spending your EXP. You just
I've been spending. Yeah, I didn't
been
put it on
recording
the
it.
spent.
Maybe you didn't include the starting XP of 1,000. I don't know.
All right. Well, first and foremost, then I'm going to try and requisition a flamer.
You get a plus 10 because Interrogator Khan noted your interest and thanked you.
Now, here's where I fail anyway. Okay, so it scares normally, so now it's bound to average.
Yep.
Which means it's a plus. It's a
0.
No
Yeah, it's a straight test.
Come on, magic dice.
No. Do you want to test again?
Roll again.
You won't get the plus 10 the second time though.
Oh, won't I?
No.
Look at that 42 influence. That's crazy.
I won't roll for that.
He's
then.
a well-known tech priest.
I know. I'm connected, man. Okay, I'll have a look at something else I want to requisition, so I'll let someone else take the first one, like for example, Brando or Ashes.
Branda Cassius.
We get 2. I wanted a custom grip. Go ahead, Brander. Though you're good.
I need to requisition some stub automatic ammunition because I just used a significant portion of it in that fight.
Where no one hit anyone for a very long time. Apart from Garrett, who just killed like 4 people.
I fired
killed
18
2.
shots and got 2 or 3 hits.
Yeah, excuse me. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess everyone killed 2 people except for Garrett, who killed like 4, and Branda, who killed 1, or was it 0? Oh, it was 1. You killed the arch guy. You killed the boss.
It's an off day.
Yeah, he counts. He
We'll call it an
counts as
off
like
day.
3. It's fine.
Yeah, he counts as 3. So yeah, go
I've
for
got
the
a bit of
requisition.
help, but
Stub automatics are what, like a common or something?
I think so.
I think they're a plus 20 or plus 30.
But you're on a hive world too. Like that shit's got to be everywhere.
Yeah, the bullets are really, really common. So instead of the plus 10 for ammo, you'll have the plus 20 for ammo for this one.
So what in total am I looking at there?
Well, what availability is your stub automatic?
It is rolling, searching.
Cassius, do you want to roll for your personal
Where is
grip?
it?
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold my breath on it. Do I get any bonuses for hive world?
No.
Okay. And so I think it's scarce. Minus 10.
Yeah. No, 95. Do you want to roll again? You get the second requisition.
Yeah, I'll try again.
I mean, you're not
The
a bad
second
melee
from
character
bottom.
for someone who's not, like, spec'd entirely that way. 97, man!
See, it's paying us back now. We had a really, really good day with rolls, and
Yeah.
now it's just fucking us over.
Yep.
Well, it was screwing you over with that fight, all the 80s.
Yeah, I had like 80
Okay.
to hit, and I was rolling like 90s. It's like, man.
I'm gonna try for my Laz equipped Mechadendrite. It's gonna be a minus 10 on that. because it's very rare, but I pull it down 2 points, so it goes to rare, then to scarce. If I was going to go for a bionic leg, it would be a good quality bionic leg. So it would go down 2 and then go back up 2, so it would be at scarce anyway.
So do you want to do Laz Mechanidrate then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Oh, so close.
No.
So unfortunate. That would have got me the flamer. Poop.
Branda.
Okay, it was the second from the bottom on the list. Its availability is average.
That's 0.
0. Really? For a stub automatic?
It's
What it
average 0.
says.
Okay. Plus 20 then.
Didn't we get? Does the auto gun still use stub rounds? What does the auto gun use? Because we got 60 of those.
I generally say that they are a different caliber because they're not stub, they're auto. But for the sake of brevity,
If that's not the case, I don't need ammo. So am I rolling?
You know what? Las pistols and Las guns get the ability to recharge. Fuck it. Everything is the same caliber for guns. You can use that ammo.
Yay.
Alright, I now have like 100 shots or whatever.
No, importantly, 30 shots which do +1 damage.
Wait, so
There were 60
also
rounds
guns-
recovered, and there were 30 rounds in addition that did +1 damage.
Okay. I've now got 90 rounds.
Yep, 30 of which are important, different, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, that's what we got, but we've all got similar guns. We're all going to need ammo. We
Yeah,
can't
so it
just use
depends how
them
you
all up
portion
per
like
person.
ammo. Just you can discuss it in the chat afterwards, I guess. Portioning ammo isn't probably the best
Isn't
thing to do on-
particularly interesting stuff.
Yeah. You get
I don't know
one
what to
round.
requisition now.
More frag grenades. Don't. You've got 5.
Don't acquisition more frag
I've got
grenades.
3 frag grenades, haven't I? Or is it 5?
Oh, okay, you've got 3. And none have been used.
Yeah.
Despite the fact they're amazing. More armor? Guard flak?
I'm already fully armored now. 3 on everything apart from 2 on the head.
Guard flak is 4 on everything.
Remember, you can exchange that chain axe. If one of you doesn't want to
Yeah,
be carrying around a gigantic two-handed weapon all the time, because to be honest, the use of that is going to be pretty difficult.
I didn't want it. Garrett took it.
It's almost the same as the chainsword, except it's two-handed. It's not balanced, so it's not good for parrying, and it does 2 more damage. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, exactly.
And what is availability of it?
I don't know. I didn't look that up.
It is rarer than like guard flak. So if the team wants to allow you to exchange it for guard flak, you will get bonuses.
Chain axe is scarce, so it's
Yeah,
only minus 10.
the guard flak is average, I believe, isn't it, or is it scarce?
Have a look at it for you. Where would armor be?
In the armor section, but I'm not sure where that is.
Guard flak is scarce.
Yeah, you can't
Same
exchange it.
level then.
You can
only
exchange
exchange
something that's average
Yeah.
or better.
Could upgrade a weapon or something.
Get the one-shot flamer. Why not?
I have to like after originally being like, it's useless. I'm like, actually, that's quite nice. An exterminator, and it's common, so I could just not too hard to get.
Okay, you want to trade that for the exterminator?
All right. Well, the exterminator is common. Is that the
So
next one
effectively,
down?
common is like a 0. No, actually, common's plus 10.
Yeah, common's plus 10.
And then you
Plentiful
get a plus
is-
10 for every difference between the chain axe and that. So you get a plus 20 in addition. So you get plus 30 on this for the exterminator.
What's
All
an
right.
exterminator?
a
Single
one-shot
flamer
flamer.
that you can attach to
okay.
any weapon.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm putting it on the chainsword.
I'm gonna put one on a sword.
11.
That
You need
works.
a 63. Your chainsaw now has on the back like this little nozzle at the top, going down to a tiny little like bulbous flask of flame of fuel at the base of it.
Does it refill after every mission, or like how does that refill?
Honestly, if it's common availability, I think it's designed to be a single shot, and you have to re-requisition.
Yeah,
It
you have
seems
to
weird that you wouldn't have
re-requisition
to
the fuel.
refill it, but at the same time, they have made it common availability, so...
It's a shame that like degrees of success doesn't give you like extra ammo for it or whatever. It's like, yeah, I just get 6 of them.
I think, but the thing is, that one shot of the flamer is hopelessly powerful if you use it in the right place.
I'll have a think about it. Like, the
Kinda
plus
like
side
a-
is
like
you
having
can't
a
be
flame
spending
gun.
like one requisition every mission to get one shot with a exterminator. But the same side, it would be overpowered to just say you can refill it all the time. I'll have a think about it. You did do massive degrees of success, so I'll have a think. But there has to be massive benefits to having a proper flamer rather than having a single shot.
When you're getting ammo, like I was trying to get the hot shock ammo packs, you said that the amount of ammo you get is based on the
Every degree of
degrees
success gets you
right?
an additional one. Yeah.
Right. But what would that apply at all to the flamer, or would that just be no?
What, the flamer or the flamer fuel? You requisition them separately.
The fuel, I guess.
The fuel is one step more common than the flamer, and every degree of success will get you an extra bit of fuel. The difference is the exterminator is designed to be one shot by the rules, but I don't know. It seems a bit unfair if you have to requisition it every time. At the same time, it is really cool and powerful and very common, so I don't know.
Is it a Promethium flamer?
Yeah.
Oh, so it does a ton of damage.
Yeah. They're crazy powerful.
And sets people alight, and they can't dodge it. It's like, oh, you dodge.
That's why I was kind of looking into Conflagrate, the one where you snap your fingers and somebody bursts into flames, the Psyker power or whatever. Just because, like, if you can set somebody on fire, they're just, like, done for in this game.
Because they have to make an agility test, and a lot of people have agilities of, like, 30.
Yeah.
It's like, every turn you take damage. Oh, how do you stop it? You take your entire turn to do a stop, drop, and roll with a 1/3 chance. There's a reason you haven't come across any pyromancers yet. Just saying.
Yeah, I think with that we'd have to do the same thing we did the fear rule. Otherwise, we'd lose characters. Where like each time you try to stop, drop, and roll, you get like a +10 or something. Because that's like everybody. I mean, Carolinus is dead if that happens. I'm dead if that happens. Like, there's just no way we're ever gonna make the roll unless we get really, really lucky.
Yeah. At the same time, though, look, flames that are only longer
Yeah,
should get more powerful.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'd be
It's
tempted to
meant
just
to be a
house rule it that the damage starts a
weapon.
lot lower. And then maybe just like increases by 1 per round or something. But basically so that it takes a lot of time for that flame to build up. I'll have to have a look at the rules. But
I mean, I do feel that that one in particular needs to be powerful. Like, needs genuinely to be
yeah,
powerful.
that's the bonus of flame. Like, it should be powerful. Maybe not so powerful that everybody dies if anyone in the group gets exposed to it. I'll have to check the rules to see what the bonuses are. Like, it might be that it's a case of you can just buff it by allowing people to help put people out with a good chance.
Yeah.
Like, it might just be that there is a way to prevent that. But, yeah. Anyone else want to requisition stuff? I know there's XP to spend.
I'm looking through
I mean,
the
is it
EXP
2
right now.
requisitions we're getting?
Yeah. You
Dang.
used 1 so far, haven't you? No, you've used none. 1? Can't remember. 1, because you got the exterminator.
Does trading the chain axe count?
No,
Yeah.
you've used 1 because you got the exterminator for the chain axe.
Right. Got one more.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of upgrades for guns, but I think what I might end up doing is just using the bolt pistol. It's like, well, I don't want to upgrade my
You might
steel
want to then
automatics.
say requisition some bolt rounds.
Yeah, I could try that. Because I still have, what, 3 of those? Was it 6 or something?
You've got 3 in the gun and 3 spare.
I'll try doing that. I've forgotten
so-
the rarity and everything, though.
The rarity of that one itself, I think, is it a -10 or a 0? I think it might be a -10.
I will look for the gun.
Oh, am I still in the call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How weird.
Let me guess.
That
Skype
just-
went back to its dashboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's done that a
Yeah,
couple of
it's out of
times
nowhere.
during episodes. And I have to just be like, quick!
I've not had that happen yet.
Oh, it's so much fun. Hasn't done it today, but it's done it like consistently every week beforehand. Have you found Spitfire yet?
I can't find the gun in here anywhere. It's terrible.
Let me find it.
I bet it's
It'll
right at the top. Because I was
be-
scrolling up from the bottom.
So, did you find it, or
I haven't found it. I think I'm just blind.
it's not? It's in the additional book, not in the main book. It's in the sheet I
Oh.
gave you. Is that why you're missing it?
I see.
Yeah, it's in the
Not
Dark
that
Heresy
open.
1 stuff that's been ported over because it's a non-powerful bolt pistol that makes me go, look, introduction to bolt pistols without actually killing you.
What are you trying to look up on it?
Rarity.
The
if you got
rarity
it.
of the Spitfire.
It's not very high.
I have it.
It sounds like it should be. It's an awesome name.
It is.
Yeah, but it's really
minus 10.
rigged.
So plus 10 for ammo,
Scarce.
so you can make a roll with a 0 modifier.
And boop.
No, you do
Nope.
not get any rounds. Right, anyone spend an XP?
Yep, I'm spending 200 on increasing my tech use to 2, and 100 on getting athletics as known.
Okay.
I spent 200 on getting security to 1.
Good choices, good choices.
Because picking locks that are old-timey, you said I could do that with sleight of hand, but picking locks that are new, you have to use security.
Yeah, anything like security related, yeah.
And I figure if I'm going to be a stealthy character, I better be able to pick locks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do I just get sound constitution? Because
Yes.
I keep nearly dying.
Sound Constitution or Swift
Because-
Attack?
But now I'll go for sound constitution.
Okay.
So it just gives me an
extra.
extra wound, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what level is a mono knife? What scarcity is that?
The scarcity of that is a knife, not of the bonus, I think. So I don't think you
Oh,
can
isn't
trade
it?
them. No, I
Well,
think...
bonuses have a scarcity though.
Yeah.
Like to get mono put on a sword, it's like scarce
yeah,
or
but
lower.
it
It's
doesn't,
like rare.
it doesn't change the rarity of the item it's applied to. It just counts as a bonus. That then is applied to
like it
something
should
that's
be middle.
one-shotted.
Oh, wouldn't it? Because don't you just add to it, like you increase its scarcity? Like if you wanted to requisition a knife that had a mono edge, you'd take the knife and then you'd add the scarcity of the thing
Yeah,
onto
I guess.
it. And then
I mean,
become a...
still though, mono's like a minus 20, isn't it? Or is it a minus 10? And knives are like a plus 60, so it's...
Right, okay.
The point is academic in this case. But yeah, in general, that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
sense.
You know, I really like a money system from Dark Heresy 1 better than I like the requisition
This-
system.
Like I said, this makes sense at like high levels when you're like, fuck money. But right now, it's kind of like,
It's painful.
I would like to requisition a knife.
Well, that's my
Really?
thing is like, supposedly we have this endless corporate account, but we can't just go out and like buy a thing that we want. Like, it's like an inconsistency, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I've got endless money. I can spend as much as I want. I've spent thousands bribing officials and stuff like that, but I can't go buy a knife.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, come
No,
on.
you need to pull on your influence, your web of people to be like, look, I need a knife, right? I need you to talk to the secretary of the planetary governor, get in that favor that they owe us, and I need you to talk to so and so at the guild over there, and they come back and they're like, look, I got you a knife, and it's just a butter knife.
Yeah. It's just a weird system. I don't know what
Yeah.
they were thinking when they designed it. It's a very, very odd system.
Like I know
It's
exactly what they were
different,
thinking. They
though.
were thinking high-powered games of like level 200 characters, and it's like, dude, we start at like level 1, and that's not levels, but.
Yeah, a knife would be 0 for mono because knife is plentiful, so it's plus 20.
20? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's common is 0, average is 10,
Which
plentiful
is still
is 20.
like an influence 30 character who is, a somewhat veteran but,
Yeah.
beginning Inquisition person has a 50-50
Would have
shot of
50-50
finding a
chance
knife.
of getting a knife. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh,
A
man.
mono knife, they've actually only got a 1/3 chance of getting it. A
That
little bit
doesn't
less
sound
than
quite as
1/3.
bad as, there's 50-50 of getting a knife. But,
Yeah.
can you find a kitchen knife? No idea where you'd find them. Have you tried the kitchen? There's only 50-50 chance in there, mate.
That's heresy. I can't go in the kitchen.
Tool shed? What are you talking about?
You mean the heresy box? I ain't going out there.
Maybe you should go to the library. Right, is there any other purchases and stuff to be done?
No.
Oh wow!
Purchases. It's like you
much-
think we have money.
How much time do we have on the clock right now? Because there are things to discuss.
We've got a little bit of time on the clock. We haven't actually gone like that far. It's only been like 20
Start the
minutes.
discussion. If it goes overboard, whatever.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I need to clock off.
I
know,
need
it's
to
funny
try
when
and
I,
get Cassius and Omniscient axe, by the way.
Oh,
So-
talking about that, you were asking if there was something we could put in chat for that. There actually is. Do you guys have better Twitch TV? I think you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Type : open_hands : It's an emote you can use in Better Twitch TV, and it looks like the what's it called? Well, just type it and take a look.
Oh, I saw you doing it earlier. Yeah.
It's the Aquila or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, people cannot decide how to say that word. I spent like an entire evening just Googling how to pronounce it. And some people are like, well, it depends if you use the anglicized version, because when the Romans came to England, it was said differently than when they did it down in Italy. And I was just like, so basically I can say Aquila, and people just being like over the top about saying I can't say Aquila.
Yeah.
You say whatever the hell you want.
It's people like, oh,
just-
you should say it properly. Properly, do you mean like the 13th century Latin version? Yeah, that's properly. It's like, you didn't realize we're not speaking Latin and it isn't 7 centuries ago, but you know, what the hell?
And now we have a ship with the in its name. Just have to call it the Sky Beast the whole time.
Sky Beast!
Yeah, you got to say it like that, otherwise no go.
No,
Every
you
time
should call
Sky
it
Beast says that-
Beste, which is the 12th century Germanic form.
No, you should call it that ship I tried to burn our tech priest to death in. That's what you should call it.
You should clip that and play it whenever we
bugger.
mention the name.
So actually, discussions of heresy and stuff, what do you think is going on? I know people have been debating this. I'm just going to lick some
You know,
icing and discuss this.
I started out pretty puritanical, but frankly, heresy seems to have its benefits. And honestly, Ravon seems to be okay with it as long as some net positive comes out in the galaxy. So, you know, I think I'm just going to kind of attach myself to the leg of Ravon and hope that he protects me for all the, like, fucked up shit that I do.
He is
Well,
going to
you've
smite.
got a plan.
He
You've got
is
a
going
plan.
to smite you so fucking hard.
I don't think he is, because he hires, like, rogue traders and stuff that do all kinds of gnarly shit. And so I'm pretty sure he's probably in bed with heresy or something, too, or at the bare minimum, is willing to justify it.
I want to see the reaction to the report next stream.
Yeah, this is
It's gonna
all being
be
recorded and
interesting.
sent to Ravon. This
I'm
is
trying to
all being
work out-
recorded. This is all being sent to Ravon. He's going
Hey,
to
yo,
know what you're
Ravon.
up to.
Hey, yo, Ravon, your boy Khan's trying to ride on you, son. He's giving us extra missions and saying not to tell you. You gonna let your subordinates get away with that shit? You gonna let them get away with it? That's how it's gonna be worded. All I'm saying is, if my
He's
subordinate,
going to be like, you read that book, didn't you, Carolinus? Or didn't you, Cassius?
I'm gonna lie my ass off with my massive fellowship stat. I'll be like, hell nah. And then I'll roll like a 20 out of like a 70 check, and he'll be like, okay, I believe you.
Only the thing is, he'll have like a scrutiny check, which is like 95 targets.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
this is
you
like
can't
a
fail it.
Like,
super leveled
You can't
character.
fail it.
So, what do you think your mission was on? Did you think you did good?
I think Khan's up to something. I think he wanted the text for his own reason.
I think we.
Yeah,
did good.
I thought for sure that we were just stealing the book for Khan, but once we got there, it didn't seem like we were stealing it at all.
I'm concerned about why he doesn't want Ravon to know. That's the big thing. Is it like seems odd if you've got a hierarchy. Like, let's say that as a noble, I have a servant, and that servant's job is to report directly to me about the things that other servants are doing. Like, why is this layer of the filter not doing his job? Like, why is he so afraid to tell Ravon, or why does he think he just doesn't have to?
I think he's digging up dirt on Ravon.
Possible.
He's so fucking, straight edge guy.
Digging up
I like
dirt
that
on
he's
Ravon,
doing-
but he's picking up a book.
I like that Khan is doing secret puritanical stuff. It's like a complete flip of what you usually get.
Yep.
Because we assume it's puritanical, it seems like it.
Secretly, he's got like demon hosts in the basement and stuff.
He was quick to burn the books that weren't what he was coming for.
Mm-hmm.
And the one he was coming for wasn't the one that was literally alive.
Yeah, I was certain that book that was like pumping blood through it, I'm like, that's the book. And then you read the title. It's not the book? Really?
Like it took so long to be like, wait, we should probably read it and make sure it's the one we're looking for.
It's a
Oh,
book
Where
with
the
a
hell
heart.
is this one
You're
breathing?
caught up on minutia. Tell me you see a
better-
book that's pumping blood and it has a heartbeat. You're not going to get fascinated with it.
Hmm. So yeah, I thought it was the book. And like, you check it, it's not the book. Oh,
Shit.
Yeah, they have all
place is
kinds
just
of
full
fun
of
heresy there.
general
like, the book you're
heresy.
looking for was fairly
Yeah, but-
mundane by comparison.
Yeah, but this is not the book you're looking for. Oh, but it's so interesting. I better read it. Oh, I started reading it. I have to finish it now.
Yeah, I shouldn't have given
I
the
wanna
book
know how
over
it
to
ends.
Khan. I called that one wrong.
Yeah, the ending is you go full heretical and welcome to the warp. Fun times.
What do you think Calm was going to do with the book?
I don't know. I thought it would garner me some level of favor or something like that. It was interesting. To me, anyways. I thought it was interesting.
Might have taken it and done something with it, had it examined by...
Khan wants all the psychic powers.
Yep.
Well, the idea was that, like, it was to learn the enemy's plans to try and thwart them, sort of thing. Was the angle that you were probably going for, but then he's like, no, burn it.
My other concern was that Carolinus was going to snitch me out. That was the other part that was kind of hanging over my head. Is like, if I don't proffer this on my own, and he snitches me out, and then I try to be like, oh no, I was bringing it to the Inquisitor, it makes me look super guilty because I acted last. So I've got to take the initiative first, just in case he snitch. And then this dude rolls over and starts messing around with the blood book. Like, come on.
I love that everyone was like, yeah, okay, cool, he burns the book, etc. And then he's like, secretly I burned a different book. Oh, man.
Hey, that's on my ship, too.
Your ship is not going to be your ship for very long. By the time I'm finished with it, it's going to think and act for itself.
Oh,
Got a
God.
tentacle on one side just going like this. He's going to be like, so what's up with that protrusion? I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. It's an inertial
It's a
dampener.
biological mechadendrite.
So you mean it's a tentacle. Biological mechadendrite. A tentacle. Biological mechadendrite.
Emergency induction port. Good times.
At some point, like, Carolinus will turn heretic, and I'll like try and fly away or gun him down or something, and the ship just won't react, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, Brando, but I can't do that.
You're not the master here now. I'm sorry, Brando.
Carolinus, what have you done? No.
And then like
My
the door
Lord
opens, the back door
Carolinus.
opens, you get sucked out into the void.
Uh-huh. It's got to talk to you like you're a Sith Lord. It's got to go, my Lord Carolinus, what do you wish?
Kill the younglings! Okay, it just flies back in the nearest school and just guns everyone down.
Whilst Brando at the controls is like, no! And then it lands and we have Brando arrested. He just killed the younglings! He's like, I didn't do it! Who did that? But the ship!
The ship
ship
just,
what?
the ship just laughs internally on like the radio.
Just loud enough for me to hear it as I'm dragged away.
Yep. Through your Vox speed.
It was the ship's alive! No!
Carolinus is actually going to make this happen. You're actually going to feed an AI into it, aren't you?
all it should be there is like, yep, I knew he was going to turn first. Such a waste. And Cassius is like, yep, so terrible. Ah.
Let's go back to my tomes of sorcery over here. Such a shame. I will be looking for more in the future. If I get like a big infusion of power, I'm going to be like, well, what's a weird set of gills on my neck if I can shoot fireballs out of my eyes?
Did
Like,
anyone pass the 10 corruption threshold? Or 10 insanity?
I'm at 9. I'm right on the edge. It has been
You're like-
raised on Reddit that you give us a lot of corruption. Like a
Yeah, but
lot
that's
of
fine.
corruption.
That's fine because that means we'll reach the fun part of the campaign earlier, right?
To be fair, you haven't got to 10 corruption and you're only 7 episodes in. If you get this level of corruption all the way through, it'll take you till episode 70 to become too corrupt to
Exactly.
play.
Which
Not too
means
bad.
EE, you need to up your corruption game.
Yeah, quite frankly, another 50%. Make sure we get it to about episode 40, you go corrupt.
I mean, you already gave me a D10. That could have gone. It did go really, really wrong. Aside from my
it did.
willpower. If it weren't for my willpower, I would have been screwed.
Thank God you've got like so much willpower.
Yeah, that's the system.
Imagine if you roll 10, just that you get a full bonus. So you get a full 10 corruption. Have fun.
Like, what's the point at which weird things start happening? At 10?
10 is where little things start happening. Normally it's 30, 60, 90 or something, I think. 30, 60, 90 when the major
Oh,
checks
okay.
come.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
10
like,
is
what
like
happens
you get a
at
small
10?
tick or something. It's like you get like a small twitch or something, or very minor, or you get disturbed dreams or whatever.
Okay, that's not because I was worried.
when you think you're on your own. That sort of stuff.
Yeah, I was worried that like at 10, I was gonna like burst a big fleshy arm with like a
No, that's
sword at the
30,
end of it
60,
or
and
something.
90. 30, 60, and 90 is where the fun stuff happens. It's like you get a third arm.
30, you grow wings. Oh, great.
I just wanted to be like Sanguinius. They're holy wings.
Except
These are wings
they're
like
bat
Sanguinius's.
wings.
Why your
No,
your wings
some-
all kind of rotting and dripping green kind of
No, the
ooze?
Chaos wings can be feathery. I looked at the table. You
Oh,
can get feathery
really?
wings from Chaos. Yeah.
Oh.
And so in that case, I would just be like, I want to be like the Great Patriarch. Ah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
an
then,
they
Angel.
wouldn't be
but then
pure
we'd be
white,
like,
they'd be like grey and black.
Yeah.
Oh, we just bleach them. It'll hurt for a little while, but it'll work. Just dip them in a bucket of bleach.
See, the problem is the first person to see with the wings is like, oh my god, it's like the Messiah's return, blah, 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 blah. And then the word will get back to the Blood Angels, and then they'll come and check, and then you'll die horribly.
No, they'll make me into their new patriarch.
I don't
But I'll
think
be a
they will.
secret agent of Nurgle.
I
And I
don't
will
think they
overthrow
will.
them.
Most people still burn you anyway for the wings because it's like Chaos Mutant-y. Like Sanguinius was mostly like, oh my god, a mutant, until actually maybe not that bad because it's Sanguinius.
How come he gets a pass?
Because he was the
Primarch.
Emperor's son.
Who's to say that I'm not?
No, everyone was
Maybe
like,
I
look, we should
am.
burn him. And then
Oh, here we go again.
I will charisma check. And then he rolled like a 0-1 because he's Sanguinius. He always rolls a 0-1 on charisma checks.
What's the fellowship bonus if when somebody asks you something, you let your wings unfurl slowly while you answer? Like Angel Gabriel style.
And
They
slowly,
douse him
my
from Ethan and set him on
mechadendrite
fire.
comes up behind him with the stab light on, so it looks like his head is haloed in all holy light.
Fair enough.
That's
I'm-
showmanship.
I'm wondering how much it'll take me to push Garrett to Heresy.
I think
Who knows?
Garrett seems pretty solid to me. He's protected by his ignorance. His ignorance is like a shield around his mind.
And you wonder why a lot of religious people are stubborn.
Well, I mean, it works, though. Like, you're not the one with 10 corruption like me. I mean, I've been just soaking up corruption left and right because I'm just like, let's push the line a little. Let's see what happens.
And I think that's going to make for an extremely fun campaign. I want to see shit like that, especially when it's behind the scenes where Garrett didn't see it. Then he's not privy to that information, you know?
So
Like, I'm the
when you're
kind of
creating
person-
your demon blades and demon hosts later, like, when you send Garrett, just be like, Garrett, I want you to go to the pleasure planet of Ryza. For
Yay!
reasons. You need to investigate all the women.
really
Investigate
thoroughly.
them. Investigate them.
Really thoroughly.
My thing is
You
that I've always liked
suspect
Grey
heresy.
Jedi. So I don't view it as like black and white. I'm like, but what if you can exist in the gray space? It worked in Star Wars. There's the dark side, there's the light side, but there's some people that can be gray. There's some people that like are like Qui-Gon Jinn. He was a gray Jedi. He was in between, and nothing bad
He
happened
was
to
a
him.
nature Jedi. The only thing in the Star Wars universe that has existed with both light and dark was Aboreth, who bathed in the font of wisdom, the light font of wisdom, and then drank from the dark font of power, and then became basically the galaxy-destroying madness that consumes from the void.
All of the Imperial Knights are gray Jedi, every single one of them, and they're not bad guys or good guys. They just are.
Let me find you a picture of Aboreth.
Like, they've got dark side powers and light side powers, and nothing happens because they know how to practice balance between the two. What if I can practice balance between chaos and Puritanism? Like, what if I'm the one?
That's what everyone thinks. And then Aboleth happens, and then it's not good.
See, I was pro Cassius, now I might be getting pro Garrett.
The moment you say, what if, is where your character goes, fuck it. I mean, there is no, like, gray
That's what
area.
happened. That's what happened. Carolus was like, what if I keep the book?
Surely nothing will happen.
All I have to do is
Carolina.
offer, like, Branda maybe, like, a really badass chainsword.
Here's what
know,
you're
Brandon's
proposing
starting
becoming, Cassius. People watching this after the fact aren't going to see it, but that's what being in the space between light and dark is.
I can control it. You
Brand-
underestimate my power.
Branda, would you fall for the good chainsword?
Maybe. The
fact
thing
that
is,
there was
though,
a
like,
pause.
these guys are running away with the heresy right now. I can't keep up. I might end up just being a Puritan because they reach heretical first.
And then you're like, actually, it's not a good idea. I don't like the warts.
Like, I'm still gonna be at like corruption 15, and they've turned into demons, and I'm like, I'm gonna pick the not demon side. That seems nice.
I see, the thing with me is I won't have warts. Because by then, I'll be mostly metal. You won't be able to see the warts. The warts will be on my soul. But on the outside, I'll just be gleaming chrome. I'll look so bling, it won't be even
Gleaming.
possible. Yeah, polished with baby's blood. With their skin.
Baby skin chamois.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
horrible.
that's what you wanted to design the pump for.
Baby skin chamois. And on that note, da-da-da-da.
That's
I
actually
know,
probably a good
let's-
place to leave it for tonight.
Take the camera away. This is only
okay,
getting worse.
the camera's going away. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being a Patreon.
Yeah.
So thank you, and hopefully you will bring us D&D next month. I'm still looking forward to D&D.
See, now I'm just imagining the ShamWow guy just squeezing out that chamois, and then you just hear, ah!
actual live baby skin chamois.
That's
Wow,
what the pump's
that's
for.
good.
That's what the pump's
That's
for.
what the pump's for. You're keeping them alive so they can suffer, and that helps you
Otherwise
clean.
they
It
don't
makes
stay
it
soft.
shine a
You've
little
You've got to
better.
keep
I
them
said
soft.
to turn off the
hydrated.
camera.
Okay, bye, camera.
It was only going to
Bye-bye.
get worse.